It's going to be a busy week for us, so we better fuel up with some lunch before we even think of getting started.
Hey, Claude, how are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you again.
Likewise, nice to see you.
We're still serving our garlic Caesars here, I hope.
Yes, you got it.
I'm glad to hear that.
Best drink on the house.
You bet. I
That's
have a
for
meeting
sure.
today with James from the golf course. We're going to talk about the Pro-Am tournament that they're putting on. A little
Oh
bit.
yes,
So,
it's coming up. That's
yeah.
right. Yes.
He likes your lasagna, so
Oh, for sure.
figured this is a good place to meet. Yeah.
We feed him well. I don't know where he puts it. He doesn't put any weight.
It's true. It's true.
he just get it in. Yeah, that's good.
Did you know about that golf tournament that they're having?
Yeah, I
It's
know.
to raise some
Yes,
money
and
for
for sure.
autism research.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm there quite often actually. I'm doing lots of different sponsoring golf tournaments.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, with my hole-in-one treat, the treat that can be beat. So yeah, I'm there so often.
That's very
It's okay.
good. You bet.
I'll be there on the 4th
So you've
of
got
June.
some history with the golf course then.
Yeah, been there many years for sure. All the time. Do lots of different sponsoring, but I go and visit. I know lots of people, the members, they come here after whatever. They have a bite to eat.
What's your treat that you do for that?
It's called a hole-in-one. Zambales hole-in-one.
What's it?
Yeah, it's a meatball
Yeah.
with a pizza pocket. Just open up in the Spanish sauce and just take a tee, you spike the ball and you throw it in the
No way.
It's become a hole-in-one and you use the tee for your tee off.
That sounds
Yeah,
really,
for
really
sure.
good.
It's a one or two bite. Mostly one bite. Everybody go, oh. And they have a second.
Yeah,
Just make sure it's good.
Yeah,
no,
that's called a mulligan, the second one, yeah?
Exactly.
I
People
can't help
coming in.
but notice your gas pump you have
Yeah.
over here. Where'd you get this thing from?
I bought it from a good friend of mine named Al Bayless from Hugo, Minnesota.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
he's got a few of the Leduc one in Devon and the display there.
I've seen them there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's where it came from.
Yeah, well, this one was one too many than he had, and one day he had it in the back of his pickup truck on a Saturday, and he just drove in just to come for a bite to eat, and I could see something hanging in the back of the truck. He's by himself, so we ended up talking, and sure enough, that was a gas pump, but he had a month to keep it within Alberta before he shipped it back
Oh,
to
he
the
had to
States.
take it back.
Yeah, through Wagoneer Trucking, so he just showed me the pump, said I could put it here inside here instead of putting it outside, whatever, at the shop or in the warehouse.
Yeah, yeah.
So we brought it in, we put it right there, but it was too close, I couldn't see it, so we moved it over there.
It's a nice
And
feature when
a
you
month
walk in.
later, a month later when he came back,
It's staying.
it was my pump. I bought it from him.
So
Yeah,
how
nice
long
man.
have you had the restaurant here?
Well, myself now I'm on the 19th year.
Yes.
Taking over from the previous owner. They were here 5 years prior.
Yeah.
So it's 24 years I'm
You guys are an institution in Leduc here. You've
Well,
been here for a
yeah,
long
it's been very popular for many different sectors of the business,
Yeah.
from locals and agriculture and anybody who comes to the airport and the oil patch, everybody who comes, whatever, drives by, road, surrounding area, small community. Yeah, it's the eating and meeting place in Leduc. That's what we
Absolutely,
call it.
and real home
Yeah.
cooked. It's
Well,
good.
yeah, we do
Not
everything.
the chain thing.
No,
Yeah.
everything is done homemade.
Yes,
yeah,
it's nice.
from scratch. Everything.
Well, I'm going to wait for
Makes a big
James.
difference.
Thank you for
Okay.
hosting us.
My pleasure.
Good to see you again.
Well,
my friend.
likewise. Thank
All
you.
right.
Nice to see you.
Salut.
The distillery is proud to support as many local teams and groups as possible. And in fact, this year they're out behind a brand new Edmonton basketball team, the Edmonton Stingers.
Hey guys, we're at the Edmonton Expo Center taking in a home game from the Edmonton Stingers. This is their inaugural season in the Canadian Elite Basketball League, and they're on a bit of a winning streak right now. They're playing pretty hot. Stay tuned for an exclusive interview we did with Mike Moriali, the current CEO Commissioner of the league.
Basketball is the second fastest growing sport in the world. The Elite Canadian Basketball League gives local university players the opportunity to play professionally right close to home. And fans of all ages get to come out and cheer for the hometown boys.
So here we are came down from the distillery at Lux Boutique. We're here with Anna and Samantha from the Kerry West Festival. Tonight we're going to be having a big gala at the Art Gallery, and Anna and Samantha are going to tell us a bit about the Kerry West Festival and the history of it, and what's going to happen tonight at the Art Gallery.
So it's our 35th anniversary for the Kerry West Festival this
35
year,
years.
so we're so excited about that, and to partner with AGA this year is amazing.
Yes, they've been great partners to work with. And so tonight, as Anna said, it's our mass band launch. So really it's the kickoff to the festival, which takes place in August. And it's really just an opportunity for people to get a sneak peek at the costumes that they'll see in the parade.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
The history of the festival. So 35 years, you were saying. That's how long it's been going on, eh?
It has. So it started in 1984 with a guy named Cecil T. George. Can't forget that T. And he was the leader of the steel band, Trincan Steel Orchestra. And like most West Indians in Edmonton, they really wanted to keep bringing our culture to the city and keep the Caribbean Carnival tradition going. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 35 years. It's obviously expanded and grown over the time, I imagine, too. So it's quite large now. How many people are in the parade and are involved?
Well, we probably have about 80,000 people that take in the festival over the course of the 3 days.
3 days.
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, free festival weekend. It's essentially stayed the same over the 35 years. We've tweaked some areas. For example, our Friday night show, we took that outside 4 years ago, I believe.
Yeah,
We took it
4
outside.
years ago.
And yeah, that's been a great experience because it's allowed us to open it up to passerbyers that wouldn't have seen the festival
Yeah.
before. So yeah, that's one of my favorite nights is
Very
the Friday
cool.
night.
Well, thanks for meeting me today at Zambelli's. This seems to be your favorite
pleasure.
place. Zambelli's in
Pizza's here.
Leduc.
Pizza's here to die for, buddy.
And
I
you
don't
can
go
get,
anywhere else.
You can get garlic vodka Caesars here too.
That's right.
Actually, yeah.
I'm
So
well versed in that as
they're
well, my
big,
friend.
They're big promoters of ours
bet.
and supporters of ours, so we like to support them back.
Yes, Claude is great, 100%.
So you're up and running at the golf course. The season's going now.
We are. Yeah, we're a busy place as we normally are. The greens are very good. The fairways are great. The mojo's good. It's a good place. Yeah, it's rocking.
And you've had a few tournaments already.
Yes, we have. Yeah, first one of the year yesterday, in fact. The Leduc Community Hospital Foundation went very well. Yeah,
That's good. And you've got a big tournament coming up. And that's
A
why
monster.
That's why we're meeting today. So
100%.
tell me more about the Pro-Am. The Rumble.
the Rumble in Leduc Pro-Am.
Rumble in Leduc Pro-Am.
June 28, 29. Yeah, Rumble for Els for Autism Canada is our charity benefactor.
Yes.
Els for Autism Canada was an easy choice for us, so we're putting all our weight behind it, trying to raise as much funds as we can for
So
them.
we actually have a young autistic gentleman that works for us at the distillery. Actually,
Yeah.
He comes in once a week, and he's really good at tasks like caretaking and that
Yeah.
sort of thing. So
Yeah,
we
perfect.
love having Andre around. Yeah. So it's a cause that is close to our heart as well. Actually,
That's
the
beautiful.
distillery.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we can. I'm sure we can figure something out to work together. I know.
Yes, sir.
I know you've got some ideas, but let's order some food and we'll hash it out.
That sounds beautiful.
All right,
Right
sounds
on,
good.
sir. What is it?
It's
Sorry.
phenomenal.
I couldn't wait either. I would challenge anybody
Don't
to
tell
sit
my
in front
doctor
of
that I'm having French fries because I'm supposed to only eat the green stuff.
I defy anybody to sit in front of a Zambelli's lasagna and wait to eat it.
Exactly.
That ain't happening.
I'm digging this beef dip. It's pretty good.
Oh, it's beautiful. Everything's great here.
So who's your main title sponsor then?
G&B Portable Fabric Buildings.
So what did they build?
They built our event barn at the golf course,
Oh,
our
so
beautiful Thunderdome.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
all G&B Portable Fabric Buildings. Yeah.
Where-
And all these guys who are top tier sponsors will get to go out to that makeshift 100-yard dish. I'm going to do everything I
Closest
can to
to
put
the
as
pin
much
kind
heat
of
as
thing?
I can on it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the closest to the pin's going to win a $2,500
You guys
prize pack.
funnel the green towards the hole for us?
Only for your shot.
Okay, good.
You didn't catch that on the air, did you? No, that-
Well, if anybody watched the show last year and saw what my golf shot's like, I'm going to need all the help I can
So
get.
helmets aren't enough? Like Jeffy Deloria can get us full hockey equipment for
That's
everybody
true.
behind the green on there. There you-
You think of anything else you need from us, just let us know.
I will for sure.
I got one more
Somebody-
thing I got to ask you for, though.
Yep.
At the end of every one of our episodes, we tend to blow something up to make fun of the guys on Moonshiners TV down in the States.
Yeah, 100%.
You got something hanging around out there that we could blow up?
100%. I can think of a whole bunch of things.
Okay.
How big are we allowed? Like my pro shop, for instance. Can we?
Yes, we can blow If you want a new pro shop, we can arrange that.
We can arrange it.
All right.
Perfect.
I'm looking
Can
forward
we,
to
can we plead ignorance even though we're on TV right now? I had no idea how
It'll
this
be
happened.
after the insurance claim happens.
Beautiful. Okay.
I'm looking forward to see what you come up
Right
with.
on, sir.
All right,
100%.
cool. This meal was fantastic. I actually don't often have time to have lunch, so thanks for making this a lunch meeting.
100%, buddy.
We've ironed out most of the details, so
We're ready to rock.
let's get her done.
All systems go, baby.
Thank you.
From basketball courts in the Caribbean all the way to soccer pitches, we're taking you everywhere this week.
Here kind of early today. 7 a.m. start. Just tough after you had an event last night like we did until 2 a.m. So 5 hours sleep, not even 4.5, I guess. But this is what you do when you own your own business and you're trying to build your brand, right? So thankfully these guys would get out of bed with me this morning. Karen didn't, which isn't quite right. I'm gonna bug her about that. So the game's gonna be starting in about 2 hours. We've got to get our area all set up here. We've got a bit of a breeze today, so hopefully our tent doesn't blow away or any of our cups or anything like that. We're really happy to have this partnership with FC Edmonton. Soccer is a sport that's really growing in Canada, and these guys are moving their way up through the different echelons and different leagues. So we want to grow with them, if that makes sense. I got to help these guys.
Soccer is the most popular sport in the world, and Edmonton is no exception. Edmontonians have proudly supported our local Eddies through thick and thin. Even Jeff has, when he's not sleeping in on a job. But it's back to the Kerry West Festival for us.
Hey everybody, Mike here. I came down from the distillery to the Art Gallery of Alberta for the mass band launch for the 2019 Kerry West Festival, August 9th to 11th, right here in Edmonton. It's the 35th year for the festival, and we're so excited to be a part of it for the second year in a row. Tonight we're showcasing the costumes and some of the bands that are playing in the festival this year.
The Kerry West Festival is one of the most vibrant and unique festivals held in Edmonton every year. I'm sure Mike is hard at work while he's there. Hey, Mike, my eyes are up here.
So yeah, Anna, it was a wonderful, wonderful show, wasn't it?
It was exciting, even for me being backstage and not seeing the costumes fully done beforehand. So when I saw them come out, I was just as excited as everybody else.
Yeah, it was very exciting. The costumes are incredible,
Yeah.
and the atmosphere and the excitement in the air was just palpable. You could just feel it, actually.
Well, and I hope everybody hangs on to that excitement and, gets in touch with the band leaders so that they can get their costume, because it's not just for people from the Caribbean, it's for everyone. So we're really hoping to see everybody,
That's cool.
participate in our bands to get bigger and bigger every year.
Kerry West 2019, August 9th to 11th,
Yes.
right, at the Legislative Grounds?
At the Legislative Grounds. The parade is the Saturday morning, August 10th at noon.
Noon?
Yeah.
It's going to be so exciting. Come down and visit us all. Thanks so much, Anna, for having us again.
Thank you guys for coming.
We hope we can continue doing this every year with you guys.
For sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So here this morning with Jay Ball, he's the general manager of FC Edmonton, and we've managed to work out a good partnership together.
Absolutely, buddy.
Partially because you're a Caesar fan.
Caesar's the greatest drink in the world. Absolutely greatest drink in the world. And I thought, who am I going to call to bring in here, not for the greatest Caesars, but also the greatest experiences for our fans?
And that's what we're all about. At the distillery, when people come out there, they have an amazing experience. We teach them everything that we're doing. They get to pet the dog. They get to see what new stuff that we're making. So I'm glad you took the time to come out and visit us.
You have a dog at your distillery?
Yeah, Charlie. She's our mascot. We brought a different mascot with us down here today. So we brought Seymour. We've got this elk that people tend to like to kiss a little bit. So
I've heard
we're
that.
setting this up in the end zone. We've got our Caesar tent all set up to go. So thank you for working with us here. Looks like we're going to have some nice weather for the game today. Tell us a little bit more about what's changed with FC Edmonton now that you guys are in a different league now, correct?
Right. So FC Edmonton is now in the Canadian Premier League. The opportunity for us right now is really to expand the brand and really help that soccer culture develop and percolate here in the city. So the league is coast to coast, from Halifax all the way to Vancouver Island. And today, Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. kickoff, we take on Winnipeg. So it's nothing better than a Caesar Sunday, a Caesar on a Sunday morning, and so we're thrilled about it. It's just a great opportunity to bring soccer back into the city and engage our fans.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to have a great day.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
See you later.
Cheers.
Well, it's time to leave the pitch and head out to the streets where we can catch the Kerry West Parade.
That's a little cutie. So this is JoJo from Mojo Pickles. She makes some amazing stuff. We use them to garnish our Caesars at the tasting room.
Yes.
And we love working with her.
Yeah.
All right.
Trinidad and Tobago.
We're here at the parade. on, Jasper Ave for Kerry West.
Yes, 35 years. Nothing but good vibes, happy people, music. Enjoy it.
Many costumes are worked on for an entire year leading up to the Kerry West Festival and are showcased the night before the main parade.
So we're proud to be the liquor partner for the Edmonton Stingers, the new pro basketball team here in Edmonton. Mike Moriali, you're the CEO of the Canadian Elite Basketball League, the new pro basketball league in Canada.
Yep.
Can you tell me a little bit about how the league came to be?
Yes.
We like to think that maybe there was just a couple of guys sitting back, tossing some back.
Well,
I'm sure it's a little bit more involved than that.
I would like it. I wish it was that much fun. It was, well, first of all, thank you for your support, not only of the Stingers, but what you do in the community. I think that's fantastic and paramount. And really, when we modeled the CBL and we modeled the Edmonton Stingers, all our teams, it was very important that we gave back to the community. So even the player contracts, every week they have a couple hours in the contract. They have to get into the community. They have to give back. And the beauty is the guys want to do it. For us, it was all about showcasing our top Canadian talent, and there's only over 200 of them that play professionally across the world that a lot of people don't know about because they have to go
They don't
outside
have a platform
of it.
here.
That's right. They have to go outside of this country. So having a true domestic league that played, FIBA rules, which is very important, with a partnership with Canada Basketball, the first time ever, partnership with U Sports to start to get not only showcase the existing pros, but start to develop the new generation of pros, which there's a ton of. And then I wanted it to be national, and that meant having teams in BC and having teams in Ontario and everywhere in between, and it meant flying and paying for it. But truthfully, if you're going to go and do something, you have to do it right the first time because you don't get a lot of chances. We run the league, but we run all the teams as well. So we have standards across the league, our brand, our advertising, our marketing, our contracts. Everything is standardized because as we grow, and we want to grow to 12 teams, we want to fill in the blanks across the country, we want to go there smartly, methodically, and with a purpose and with a plan. And that's what we developed. That took 3 years to do it, but here we are now.
So I guess what would be your biggest obstacle in getting to this point today?
The biggest obstacle in the beginning was proving to people that we were for real and saying, yeah, what happened 20 years ago happened 20 years ago. It didn't happen last year. And basketball in Canada is a much different position now than it was 20 years ago. It's far more robust. We want to be representative of Canada, and Canada is culturally different than it was 20 years ago as well. And basketball lends itself to be open to more people from all different walks of life and nationalities. So we wanted to resonate with everyone across the country. And the beauty is, by working hard, we've proven to people that we're into it more than just financially. We're really into it. We want to see the development, and along the way, we partner with great people, and teams have partnered with groups like yourself, and it just grows. And then you get that community involvement, and really, that's what's important.
Yeah, well, I think you just nailed it. Community involvement is key to the success of any endeavor. Just the involvement in the community that we've seen since the season started has been great too, and that's something that we look for when we're looking to partner up with something. The Edmonton Stingers have been at a number of community and charity events since the season started.
They come here as basketball players, and I've always said to them, it's important what you do off the court because that will resonate with you for a long time and with the people that you touch. So going to Ronald McDonald House, going to Stollery Children's Hospital, doing the lemon squeezing, appearing at multitude of events, not only here but across the country, is how you give back.
So you become positive role models in the
become
community.
role models, you give back, you're out there, you're an entertainer. It's your opportunity not only to do it on the court, but do it off the court as well.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much for your time. I guess just one final note to end on. In a perfect world, what's your vision for the league? 2 years, 5 years, 10 years from now?
5 years from now, I'd like to be at 10 to 12 teams. I'd like to fill in the gaps across the country, like another team in Alberta, another team in BC, team in Winnipeg, team in Quebec, team out east, another team in like Ottawa or somewhere in Ontario, and become one of the spring and summer entertainment options across the country that people hold in high regard. I want to be up there. You can't replace the Edmonton Eskimos, but I don't mind being second to them.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good place to be. So we're going to work hard at that, and we're going to offer something that's different and new and exciting, and we'll continue to try and not only do great things on the court, but do great things off the court.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thanks so much.
My pleasure.
We're so proud to be affiliated with you guys. Thank you.
All people are welcome to join the parade. And if you're built like Mike, you can put on a set of stilts and see everything without a milk box.
We made our way to Capitol Plaza here, and we found Mike. Hey. He's even got his Kerry West 35th anniversary volunteer shirt on, and these cool shades that they're giving out to people because the sun finally came out. Each one of the bands is taking a turn doing a presentation on the stage, and the music's going. The Brum Gardens are going. It's going to be a fun night here tonight. If you've never been to Kerry West, make sure you make it down next year.
Yeah, it's awesome. Lots of fun.
You bet. Cheers.
Well, that's a long day of exercise, but that ain't for me. I'm tired just watching. I'm more into those laid-back, gentlemanly sports, like golf.
When James is golfing, he's in the rough usually, so we want to give him a tribute to the way he golfs. So we got a little bit of Highland style rough. Play through, James.